challenge accepted. So Daryl D put out this challenge showing off your top 5 albums that you will not get rid of. I think he got the challenge from another YouTuber, somebody. It's another channel. I forget the name of it. So here's my top 5 hip hop albums that I will not get rid of. But I must say, one of these will be taken out, and the record that I'm waiting on will be showing up, and that will take over one of these records. But so I kind of have 6, and I'm going to show you some honorable mentions too. So, but it is 5 though. I'm going to show you 5, but this one record I'm going to talk about is going in this top 5 list, and I will not get rid of it. So here we go. First one is Aesop Rock, Integrated Tech Solutions album. It's a good record, sonically, dope production, dope lyrics, dope rhyme. He has a lot to say in his music, but the reason why this one is on this list is because this, to me, I've covered this on this channel before, is the greatest record cover, record album cover, whatever you want to call it, ever. And the reason why is because it is electronic. If I can get this to go, you will see why. Let's see. I don't know if it was just working too much, so I don't know if it died or not, but let's see what we got. I forget how you trigger this thing. There we go. What's going on? What's going on? Having some issues. But anyway, had this for a few years now. You can see this right here, man. So I'm putting this as my number 5. An album cover that plays music and lights up. So this right here is one that I'm not looking to get rid of. It's a double LP. See, vinyl on orange, super limited. He signed right there. Here's the card he signed straight from Rhymesayers Entertainment. It's in Boz, just got metallic foiling going on. So this is my number 5 as far as records that I won't get rid of. Super limited, like I said, maybe under 500. It could have been 500 pressed or 200. It was a very low number. I forget. I got to check on how many it was, but I jumped on that one, just on that list. Look at that. Gets no better than that right there. So I don't want to trigger this thing again. I had a little trouble getting it going because I'm pretty sure it's battery operated, but I don't know if you can access the battery. So when you open it, it's supposed to start playing. It got a little finicky just now, but that's my number 5. And moving on to actually these aren't even really numbered. They're just some that I gotta keep, that I'm keeping. And that next one will be my copy of Illmatic, one that I'm not looking to get rid of. Yes, I have digital copies. Yes, I have the cassette and the CD, but this LP will be kept. I don't even have, it's not signed or nothing, but this will be kept. Illmatic, hands down. If that argument's coming up again, I saw a new thing come up talking arguably the greatest rap album of all time. It's that talk. This is in that top, whatever you want to put it at, but just such a great record, impactful, influential. Just Nas doing his thing, man. Just his first album. Illmatic stays in the collection. Enough said. What else? There's nothing I can say that hasn't been said already. Production-wise, lyrics for his age, just the insight, the vision, all that stuff is on Illmatic. So Illmatic is on this list. That's number 2. But we're gonna keep this moving along, and I'm gonna discuss that final record too, which is kind of like a number 6, but we'll talk about it. Next up, 36 Chambers. This one especially because I met You God and he signed it right there. So this one holds a special place now. Enter 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang Clan holds a special spot now. Met You God, he signed it. All I do is get some more members to sign it. I could have had Inspector Deck, Ghostface, and possibly Young Dirty Bastard. They were all at this after party at the Monarch after the concert. I was right down there, but I chose to go home. I had the record with me too, and I just like, man, I'm done. I had the concert was dope. I met You God the day before, but yeah. So this one is the other one. Is in my top 5. Will not get rid of. Right there, You God signed it, and we good to go there. So that's 3, and we're gonna move to number 4. this KRS record. Now, I got other stuff signed by KRS, but I just wanted to keep it to vinyl. I didn't know if the channel was just vinyl or CDs or whatever. I do have clean signatures of his. But this I Got Next was signed by him live during the concert. He's performing. I'm like holding the record up, so he does it kind of while he's rhyming, and he did as best he could. Actually, I was holding it up. I was holding it up like that, like above, so he could just reach down. And he signed it right there. You can see. So this one I have memories of. There was a show in Boston at a club called the Middle East. He performed at. Actually, at that same show, 7L and Esoteric, who is Czarface now, they opened for him at that show. It was in Boston. That's where they're from. So, but yeah, this record right here, I Got Next, because of that marking right there, that KRS-One signature. I Got Next album. But I think it's one of his biggest records. I mean, Step Into a World was on there. This is one of his biggest records at the time. So this record stays in the collection. That's 4. And we're going to move right on to number 5. And I'm going to talk about Input on the Screen, this 6th record, this special number 6 record that I'm talking about. So here we go. Number 5, Paid in Full, Paid in Full, Paid in Full. Classic Eric B. and Rakim. And as you can see, it is signed by Rakim right there. And he put my name right there, so it's personalized to me. So there's no, it's in a frame too. This is framed. This gets no play no more. So this is kind of retired, but Paid in Full, classic forever. That 80s hip hop, just legendary record, legendary songs on here. It's for the DJs, it's for the clubs of the time, and it's just legendary record. And this one is signed by Rakim himself. This stays with me. This stays in the collection. So these are my 5. So Paid in Full, I'm gonna go backwards. KRS-One, I Got Next. Wu-Tang Clan, 36 Chambers, signed by You God. Nas, Illmatic. And we're gonna move to this record right here, which is the integrated. It started up again. See, now it's just gonna run. Integrated Tech Solutions, electronic cover. Because of that dope cover, greatest cover of all time. That is my number. That is my 5 right there. Challenge accepted. Now we're going to talk about this number 6. This record ain't going to shut up now. Number 6 is right here on the screen. This is DJ Premier and Nas, Light Years. It's on the way. Well, it's going to be shipping December 10th. I think they said December 10th. I got the signed version. It is on the way. That is going to be a keeper forever. That is in the top 5. One of these is going to have to go. So that's 6 for me, but got both signatures. I always wanted a Nas signature. I wanted a Premier signature. Now I got both of them on one record. Who would have knew? It's called the Day Ones package or something like that. They were selling, what were they selling? They were selling 100 copies of the Metallic label one for $250. Then they were selling the next tier was 125, and they're limited to 1,000. So they made a grip of money on that, but I dropped down to 125 and I grabbed one of those. And I grabbed the CD and the cassette and a regular version just to play, because the signature version, that's going in the frame. That's a keeper right there. That's not getting played. That's just staying, as it is. But that is in this list of records I will keep. So one of these can go, possibly the Aesop Rock, but that cover I just played, I don't want to trigger that thing again, because it seems to just play whenever it wants to play when you touch it. So that is my collection of records that my 5 to accept that challenge. So Daryl D, there you go. You saw my 5, man. Got my Illmatic in there, got some KRS, got Wu-Tang in there. No Doom, ain't that surprising? But we're gonna continue this. I have a honorable mention, a few records here I'm gonna just run through real quick that are easily could have been in that list. So we're gonna start off right now with Blueprint. Respect the Architect. Classic, dope record. It's not signed or anything. I could have got it signed whenever he sells print stuff through his website, he asks to give you the option if you want it signed or not. Free of charge. The only thing he charges you for that is just, I think, we charge? I'm not even sure if he charges. A few bucks if he do. But Respect the Architect. Love this record so much. Classic hip hop. I'm gonna be listening to this today. So that's just an honorable mention that could easily go on that list. My Original Press, Ghostface, Supreme Clientele, the first one, classic. That one goes on the list. And this record right here, Nas KD3, stays in the collection. This to me is probably some of his best work since Illmatic, since it was written. A lot of dope stuff he's done over the years, but this record is special, man. This is a special, special album. I know people I talked to about it was because saying, keep, man, oh, Hit Boy. No, Hit Boy did his thing on this record. So if you didn't hear KD3, go listen. Got the 3 bars right there. Classic album. This is the double LP version. Classic record. I like this a lot, man. Very good album. I'm going to keep moving. Another Blueprint. Met him recently at Trill. He signed The Vessel for me. This is his latest work, which I give this high marks. Easily a 4 mic record. 3.5, 4. It's in there somewhere. Solid record. Love this record so much. Great album. He even got a song called Black Plates where he talk about record collectors and stuff. So hats off for that. Shout out to Blueprint. Next up, this record right here is a very limited run. It's called MF Doom Shades of Doom. As you can tell, this is like the Mad Lib cover, Shades of Blue. This record right here, you can see it's like for the art. Let me get to the cover right so you can see a lot of glare going on. But you can see Doom right there. That's usually Mad Lib. They just did some graphic design and hooked it up. But this is just all Shades of Blue with MF Doom lyrics. Super limited run. I will not be getting rid of this record. I mean, unless somebody offer me something crazy for it. But yeah, this stays in the collection. Next up, Pharoah Monch. Internal Affairs, signed. He came to Trill. I was able to get him to sign this. So you can see he signed right there. So that right there. Another Pharoah Monch, Simon Says, signed right there. Simon Says single. Yep, Simon Says single. I think I have Stress too signed. Yeah, I had a lot with me that day. Another legendary one. Lord Finesse came to Trill, signed The Awakening. This is The Awakening double. This is the 25th anniversary edition with the instrumentals. So he signed right there. You can check the archives. I've shown all this stuff before. Now these are 2 personal favorites. This is somebody that I know personally, Seven Sean from the group World Renowned. I bought these when they first came out because he's a friend. I knew him. He's on Warner Brothers. That's John Doe. That's Marley Marl's cousin. He was Silent Marley, and K-Def did production on here. So there's Seven Sean in the front. This is the single How Nice I Am, and then we had Come Take a Ride. I think this was the first single. Then How Nice I Am came out after that. But Come Take a Ride right there. I stuck that sticker on there because he gave me some stickers too. So he wrote some stuff on there too. It's signed. We just had a pin out that day. This is back in the 90s, man. So, and another record that I'm keeping is this Cream. It's Wu-Tang Cream Limited 7-inch, but it's shaped. It's carved out like the Wu-Tang logo, and it's plays. So it's Cream. I think chest boxing on there. Yep, it's chest boxing and Cream. So this right here stays in the collection. Just want to do some honorable mentions, but you saw my 5. So yeah, so there you have it. I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. But the Nas and Premier, I got signed version coming to me. Super excited for that, man. That it gets no better. Like they released that, they call it the Day Ones, something for the Day Ones, and it was 2 tiers. Like they had the $250 version. It was only limited to 100. That's a very low number, but they were $250. Then the other one was limited to 1,000, which is still a low number when you think about the whole country and all the fans they got. And that was only $125, so I grabbed that one. I grabbed the regular copy to play, the CD, and the tape. So they just got a good grip of money from me. I just dropped some bread over there. But the album was only $26. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. That's my challenge. It was accepted. And I'm head up out of here. All right, y'all. Check another video out. All right, peace.